Guess what day it is? It's day 5 for our soup challenge, and guess what movie it is? Oh,
it's a Charlie Brown Christmas.
It's Charlie Brown, guys. We're excited to have you guys be on with us for today's soup challenge, and we're excited to have this new recipe. What do we have?
We got
in
sneaky baked potato soup.
Sneaky baked potato.
It's
so why
sneaky.
is it so sneaky?
It's so sneaky because we're gonna thin it out, and I don't mean thin because it's gonna be creamy and nice. We're gonna make it thinner, skinnier by using that despised vegetable, cauliflower. Cauliflower has become everybody's go-to. It's the wild card of everything. It's the carb replacement. I personally despise cauliflower. Everybody knows that. But you can turn it into pizza crust, you can turn it into breadsticks, you can make grilled cheese, blah, blah, blah. And so now we're turning it into the creamy part of soup.
Yeah, so this is really good. And we'll talk more about how this can be a bridge recipe. We'll talk about bridging and what that means for our nutritional plans, because that's really important as you're trying to eat healthy, to have some bridging. And we'll talk about more of that in just a second. So let's talk about the ingredients, and then we'll get into the actual prep.
So of course we've got baked potatoes, and I baked 4, but I think I'm only going to use 3 because they're pretty big. And I baked 4 just in case, and we'll probably eat the other one somehow. But I baked those in the oven for a couple hours at 350. Did it last night, and so they're all cooled and ready to rock.
Sounds good.
And I had one head of cauliflower look just like that, and I roasted it. I don't think I can touch this yet.
Well,
yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Okay, roasted it in the oven, and so and the rest is milk and vegetable broth, and this stuff over here like sour cream, the cheese and the bacon and stuff. We'll add that at the end.
Okay. And that's some stuff that we'll talk about. There's light versions of that we can use, and then this is this regular milk, skim milk? What is this?
This is the secret of my home, is that
let's talk about this.
we don't keep any dairy milk in the house. The girls never liked it. Even when they were growing up, we would try to bribe them to drink dairy milk because the doctor told us to. I remember when Anna wouldn't drink milk after she turned 1, the doctor's like, put some sugar in it. It will be good for her. And now you think about it, it's disgusting. You know, the hormones and stuff, they don't need it. So, sorry, Dairy Council, don't boycott my show.
No.
But we use almond milk. But anyway, this is non-fat dry milk. So I always have that in the house. I can make gravy with it and stuff like that. Otherwise, everything would just go bad in the house. So this is 2 cups of reconstituted milk.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to get into now the prep part of this, which should be great, and let's go to it.
Okay, so I already emptied out one of these, and this is just making me want to make twice baked potatoes. Wouldn't that be amazing? I still have some leftover mashed potatoes from the holidays, and I'm tempted to just like fill
Pour
it
in
with
and
cheese and bake it. So I must be saving those. So anyway, I've already.
It's supposed to be healthy. Just kidding.
Not everything is healthy, Dan.
Yeah, that's right.
Not all the time, but I just wanted to show you what I was doing there. These scoop out really nicely, like that. You don't have to be as perfect as those. Sorry, they were pretty perfect. But anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna squish 2 of the baked potatoes and blend it with the liquids and the cauliflower, and I'm gonna save 1 and dice it a little bit more than take the time to dice it and put that in at the end, because I don't want my baked potato soup to be smooth like baby food. I want to have a little bit of texture in there with some of that potato feel, so that we're going to save 1 of those for that.
That's really a good tip.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can stop here. I'll finish scooping out these potatoes, get this one chopped up, and then we'll start cooking over there.
Sounds good. Back in a second.
This immersion blender is the most amazing thing ever. If you don't have one, you should totally get one. But this is all blended. And some of that cauliflower was still a little bit firm to the touch. It wasn't like, squishy or anything like that. So this is really, really blended. So, you know what? I'm going to leave that plugged in because I'm going to add some salt. It needs salt, definitely. At this point, it's relatively bland if you consider everything that's in there is pretty bland. But it does taste like potato. It doesn't taste like cauliflower. So I'm going to put in a teaspoon of Himalayan sea salt. And I don't know, what do you think? About a half teaspoon of pepper? Something like that. To taste, am going to go ahead and put in some sour cream now. When it's done and you're serving it, I would serve it with sour cream, and you can put some on top if you want to do like a completely loaded baked potato soup. But I'm going to put it in right now just to give it a little bit more creaminess and a little more flavor. This is going to be about a half a cup of, this is light sour cream. And I've talked before about substituting Greek yogurt, and for sure on top, I would do Greek yogurt. My kids love the sour cream. In the soup, I'm a little hesitant with the Greek yogurt sometimes because it gets a little globby in it. So I've talked about that before. So anyway, I'm just going to whip this up. Oh, you know what else? I think I like to put some chives in. I usually have fresh chives outside, but I just checked them and they're gone because it's almost December 1st. So put, I don't know, like a tablespoon and a half of freeze-dried chives. So the base is all done here. Whoops, we got to give that a try, don't you think, Dan? You want to try it?
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
Before we put in the other potatoes. Did I
Absolutely.
use that? I don't remember. I'm super tired. I worked all day.
Worked all day.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, ready?
It's like a yummy baked potato.
Yeah, the salt brightens it up. The chives help it a lot.
And I just got a little bit of the roasted cauliflower
Yeah.
actually too. That roast,
Yeah.
that char or whatever.
So
I
I
guess
feel
you're
like
saying.
roasting it is really the way to go. Again, steam it if you want to,
Yep.
but I think roasting it will give it just that little bit more flavor.
Oh yeah,
So I'm gonna put the potatoes in,
really
and
good.
we'll let that warm up. But besides that, it's done. When I make potato soup for my kids, I put the bacon in it. It gives it that real smoky flavor. I put some cheese in it. That gives it, of course, some delicious cheesy flavor, Captain Obvious.
Yep.
But we're going to keep it as is and let people add in their stuff as they want to.
And that again, so that's part of your whole when you're adapting for your family. I think it's really a critical thing. Is everyone goes, oh my gosh, if I eat healthy, my kids won't eat anything. Perfect example here is like again, we're flexing it towards the healthier side of things, and then you can even make it, a little bit more tasty with the bacon and cheese.
I've served this in a bread bowl to my kids, so
Yeah.
obviously they don't care about carbs right now, but we did not eat it with a bread bowl.
No, we didn't. And so, okay, so I think, and it's important to think, guys, is that as we're creating these better habits in our lives and we're really trying to help guide you. That's what the whole purpose of this 5-day event has been all about, which has been great. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found some new ideas that you'll be able to use. And again, we'll make sure not only that we have a full out post of all of these recipes in one, but we're going to also have pins. So you'll have be able to use Pinterest to kind of pin this to if you have a soup board or if you have a recipes board that you kind of do, which is great. Now, I want to let you know real quick here, is that part of what we do is because Beachbody Coaches, is we help people not only, so these are just recipes, we help people actually put together their whole food plans. So a lot of you may be struggling, and it's like, man, I just don't know what to eat, and I'd like to be healthier with my family. I just need more structure, need a little bit of that. That's what we do. On a monthly basis, we really help people dial in on their nutrition. We help them getting some good healthy workouts in to help their energy level and really help people feel accountable in a support group setting online. So this is all done online, and we'd love, if you're interested, just kind of hang out at the end and love to be able to tell you more about this opportunity, what it looks like to be in part of one of our challenges. So that's going to be great. And that'll be after at the end here. Now, our phrase for the day, which is really important. So again, we can sing it, and I think that'll be great. But I think the thing that tells for me the most, and why we save this one for last, is that we kind of the reason for the season. We love us some Jesus, which is great, and we wanted to just so this particular song. Ready? 2, 3. Christmas time is here.
Their falsetto was good.
Lovely. I sound like Mickey Mouse. Anyway, not
Someone
Snoopy.
was asking for us to sing, so
But anyway,
see, they
so there it
got
is. So we've got Christmas time is here. That's the phrase for the day, which is great. So we want to thank you so much. We're going to be doing a drawing, and so you'll see if you're watching this later, the drawing's over. But we'll be doing a drawing for the prize of winning the Fix8 cookbook and so you'll have that at the end. So you'll know what that is tomorrow, which will be great. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. let's give it up for my wife. If you can do that, a little bit of applause. I don't know if it's thumbs ups or whatever you want to do for my wife. I think she's amazing and good stuff. And we're looking forward. Any way we can help you guys in your health and fitness journey, we'd love to help you. We're looking at potentially putting together a whole cooking club. And so if you're interested maybe in that opportunity, you may want to message as well, which would be great. So thanks, guys, and we'll see you soon.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Let's go.